Hey, what's up guys? The evocation adjustments were implemented and we got to see a lot of changes for knights. Alongside the spell buffs, the Utito Tempo spell change is by far the one that affects knights the most. Now you receive 15% increased damage whenever you are under the effect of the spell. So that made me question, is it better to hunt spamming Utito every time just as before? Or you're better off not casting the spell and just hunt like if the spell didn't exist? First, to answer these questions, we have to keep in mind that some people play for experience, some others for profit, and others want to have a balance between these two. And also, the difficulty of the hunting places can be easy, where the creatures are just not matched for you, medium or average, where the difficulty is okay, and hard, where the creatures are a challenge to you. Knowing the playstyle and the place where you're hunting can determine if you should be spamming Utito or not. For players whose focus is the experience and don't care about anything else, spamming Utito in their hunts is the way to go. However, this might simply not be possible anymore because a bad Utito in a hard spot can easily get you killed, especially in team hunts where creatures can deal significantly more damage. In this case, you should not spam Utito Tempo and only use it when you feel you won't get killed, like for example when finishing red HP mobs. For places of medium difficulty, spamming Utito can be possible and in result you will deal more damage thanks to the buff of the knight spells, resulting in more experience. But this will make you spend more in healing because you will be 15% weaker almost every time. You can consider it a buff in experience, but your profits won't be so high. You might even end up wasting money in these hunts, but that would be the price to pay for a higher experience rate. For the easy spots, the 15% increased damage won't be so high. You will end up dishing out way more damage than before at a small cost on your life. This is the best scenario for knights as the spell drawbacks barely have an effect and you benefit of the increased damage. However, easy spots are generally not the best ones for experience, but they do yield very good profits, so players with a focus on profits should take advantage of this. There is also another option, using Utito in a balanced way so you can reap the benefits of the spell without putting yourself at risk, trying to use it just to finish off creatures or when you consider you are not in a dangerous situation. Although this is an approach that won't work well on solo hardcore places as you will be taking longer to kill without Utito, resulting in more damage dealt to you over time, which will add more risk to the hunt and also decrease experience and profits. I should also mention Utamo Tempo. This defensive spell sounds like a good thing to have when you are receiving a huge amount of damage, but the cost of it is you deal 35% less damage. It is a spell that won't help you kill to get out of a dangerous situation, and it is not good for solo hunting as you're going to be slow in your killing, therefore lowering your experience rates. However, it sounds like a good choice for team hunts where you can rely on your teammates to do the killing while you are in a dangerous situation. So, in conclusion, Utito Tempo changes make you let go of spamming the spell every time. You can still spam it on easy places as the negative effect is meaningless, but as the difficulty goes up, you end up using it less and less. This will cause solo knights to go to easy spots to exploit the advantages without receiving any damage in return. And in team hunts, knights will use it as a finisher instead. Because of this, you will feel buffed if you go to easy spots as you will be spamming Utito, and you will feel nerfed if you go to the hard spots as you won't be using it at all. I hope this video cleared your doubts about this spell. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe and see you on the next video.